We started off the season in a bad spot, we turned it, and now it's kind of turned again, so we've got to turn it again. Turn. I don't know how many degrees is in that. It should be 180, 360, 540. Add 180. My maths is terrible. It's been a while. Welcome back, people, to episode number 5 of season number 5. I just hiccuped really weirdly right there. I thought I was going to gasp for air. But we're starting on the calendar today, so there's no spoilers from the league table. I think that's a bit more practical, isn't it? So if you haven't already seen the last video, go ahead and watch that one. Leave it a like, then come back to this one. Leave this one a like. And of course, you can do this on either video or the channel. Subscribe, clicking the big red subscribe button so you do not miss anything in El Futuro. As we have Hamburg today straight away. You can see I've simmed up to that day. Nothing happened, no loan deals, no conversations or anything. As then we have Inter, which of course has to be simulated. That will decide if we are Europa or Champions League, which is a big game, you know, at home. But we can't play it as Wolfsburg, and after that, Hertha, then Paderborn, and then Hertha again in January, which I don't know if we'll get some games done in January or not. Who's to say? These are up first. We are, I'll spoil it now, we are below average, I would say, in the league. We're 11th, and of course we're playing 4 teams, so it should be us in the driver's seat. You can see changes to the bench more than the lineup. I'm going for 2 strikers. Slimani and Kovac have been dropped. Shibe and Abish are preferred on the bench, with Adamu now stepping up. This gives me a bit of an option up front because I feel like it's goals scored where we're lacking. As Riveros in goal, Zifweek, Maxto, Bellakotchap, Rivas Ferreira, Grinic, Becker and Sanchez, with Routier and Baden Fredriksson. Let's hope we can do this. And let's have a look at this team we're against. Hoyer Fernandez in goal, Amavi, Keller, Ludwig and Medina, Scott, Yusuf, Fernandez, Apoku, Mariano and Jata as captain. A decent team, but I don't know much about it. All that I know is what my team is capable of. As a Grinic on it straight away. Can we get an early goal? We enjoy it when we do, but it's turned into a rarity now, an early goal. As Jorginho onto Becker. We've got a man at the side of us. Zifweek will pass that through into Sanchez. That's a good take. Shot on Fernandez. Hoyer Fernandez with a good save. As now we've got a corner ball. We're not going to go short, but we've dragged a man there. Jorginho, Routier with a header. Falls back to him. Keeper gets it up. Big chance right there. As of course I did opt to play Hamburg. I should have looked at the league position of the other teams. Oh well. I know I'll be simulating Hertha one time. I don't want to play them twice today. As Mariano pegs that one out to Jata. Gulherme coming across. We've got to get away from Medina right here as he's dribbled around us. He's cut inside as well. Jata. He's cut around. Now we need to pass this out. Pass it again. No, that's not great from Finole Becker. Pressure is on. Bellakotchap blocks. Routier will run away right here. And we've got Zifweek round on an angle. Can we try and fit that through to him? Yes, we can. That's a good ball. Floating that into Becker. Overhead kick. Blocked by Ludwig. We've started off very well in this one, I've got to say. As Sanchez will get this shot. We'll go straight to the edge of the box. Becker. Angle. Over. Unlucky as Ferreira with a header. Into Routier. Now onto Baden Fredriksson. That's around the corner into Sanchez. Sanchez now holds that into Gulherme. Gulherme tries to flick that in, but it's not great. Sanchez now into Becker. And Becker looking for a little bit of an angle. And that is a rough challenge, you know. A yellow card, but in my opinion could have been much, much more. Baden stood over this. Got no one better, really, than Baden. That's a shame. We'll try and pass it short then. Sanchez into Routier. Takes a touch. Got to hit a hand, and it just goes wide. Big chance. Another corner. We are all over Hamburg here. We'll look for Bellakotchap at the back post. Keller away. Zaidu with the ball over the top into Jata. It's passed backwards. Zaidu through a gap. He's got to be offside. Referee stuck his flag up, but nothing's given. And what's given now? A free kick all the way back there. Now, what can that be for? There's literally a load of play that went on from that. Becker with the ball in the middle. He gives it on to Jorginho Routier. Out wide to Zifweek, who's going to try and step back. Amavi with a block. We'll take this throw in rather quickly. Zifweek straight in there. Routier, Zifweek again. Can we get anyone just peeling off? For a pass back, we do. Baden with an angle. Ludwig with a block. It's only as far as Sanchez though, and he's got nowhere to go. I tried to put that out wide, but blocked. Mariano on it as he passes to Scott really quickly. He's got Jata on that side. He goes for the weird option. And Ludwig with a booted ball forward. Straight back from Fernandez into Zaidu. Mariano around the corner. And Scott doesn't know where to go. He goes to this side actually. Apoku across the middle. Mariano. Of course. Of course, that's the way the game pans out. All over them. One ball across. Goal. The ex-Real Madrid man sinking us here. We want to be in Europe again next year, but it's not proving to be that way. As the whistle should go straight away. It doesn't. But we're not going to get an attack out of this, are we? Sanchez goes to the side. Nope. Got a mountain to climb now. 1-0 down. Namavi with the ball backwards here into Keller. Scott onto Apoku, who's tried to run round us and has done successfully. Zeefweek with a chipped in ball as well. Maxto, weird jump over the ball, but we'll let it slide. As it's now Becker into Bella Kotchap. Into Zeefweek. We'll try and get that across. A Grinick. Now into the side, into Sanchez again. This is good football, you know. As we've lost it there. It's Maxto with the throw in. Zeefweek with a good touch. Into Becker now. And we've got to try and move quickly. At least we've got both strikers on the bench. I mean, that is a very slim positive to take out of this really bad result at the moment. As I don't know how that was a foul, but it's been given. Can we be quick with this move? Maxto around the corner. Routier is through and he scored the leveller. I'll tell you what, it shouldn't have been a free kick. We've been jammy to get back in it. Very jammy. What a goal. And I'm yawning. I'm not bored, I promise, as I'm going to take him off as well. We've got a lot of games in a narrow amount of time before, of course, the January period where there's no games on. Good finish. As Maxto now into Becker, and there's a foul in there somewhere. Oh, it's a red card. Right. Scott is off the field. We're going to get Sawyer on as well. Changed both strikers around with under 20 minutes to go. Because I feel like this is a chance to take something out of this. The ex-Bristol City midfielder is dismissed as a Grinick. Terrible pass, though. I've really got to get playing as Reed doesn't know where to go. His feet all over the place. He puts the ball over the top into Medina. He hooks it back to Ludwig. Now Medina again. Trying to get right side of us. A Grinick does tackle him. Straight onto Rivas. Now onto Ferreira. Into a Grinick again. We've got an option in front of us. There we go. Sanchez. We've got a man there. In space. Junior Adamu. Deflected into the path of Fernandez. Made it easy for the goalie. But still, this move will be alive. A Grinick. That's good from him. Actually picking up on the ball. Soria now. Has to go back to a Grinick. Around the corner. Back to Soria. Good pass. Goal. 2-1. Game turned on its head and normal business resumed. Hopefully. As the new striker on the field scores. Very well in. Made a good option right there. Abisha will put on the field now, but Soria. Good movement, good goal. Very happy with that as now Sanchez into Abisha. We'll try and move straight away, you know. It's into Soria. And Soria's actually tackled. Zaidu into Jata. They're going to move forward rather quickly, I think. It's Jata again who goes backwards. Reed Mariano, that's over the top. That's a good ball, you know. Apoku is right side of us. 2 minutes left of this game. He goes backwards into a Marvi. Right side, Sanchez. We managed to get the header away, and Junior Adamu. Soria making a move up front, but it's bounced back, and that will be the final whistle. It looks like we had a chance there. Game turned on its head. Red card did help late on, but I did have confidence anyway. 2-1 victors. Linus Ludwig a bit angry. Rivas is happy to play. Routier the same, but yeah, he actually played well in that one. I'll give him it as. We could technically sim this way and guarantee ourselves through to the knockout rounds of the Champions League, but I'm going to do it legit. Simulate it on the calendar. Same team. Max Stowe's improved in training. That's good to see. His manager rating's good. Is it Europa League or Champions League? It all depends on the results. It's Europa League. We have lost 3-2. Okay, I think it should be Europa League. 9 points is enough to get into it, isn't it? Freira's out for 2 weeks from an injury he sustained. We came close, but we couldn't play any of the games, and I'll take that. Third is a good achievement in that group. To get 9 points is alright anyway. As Wolfsburg up next. Match is rescheduled because of the Europa League, I'm guessing. Is that going to show on this calendar if I go to the next one? Yes. No idea what team that is, but at least it says we can play them. Looking at it this way, they've done rather well for themselves. Leverkusen bottom of the group, beating Athens to second place behind Napoli. Not much more about the team, but well in from them. That's all I can say. As next game right here, away from home. Ferreira is, of course, injured. Have we got another wing back? We don't, do we? We literally don't. We sold Wijan. We don't have another wing back. No one can play there? I don't think so. Ideen might be trusted. It doesn't look like he's too bad. We'll put Wise on the bench because I feel like he's wise enough. That was a terrible joke. Sorry is now 80 rated and Routier is tired, so I'll take him out as this is the next team that we're going to play. How's it going to go against the Green Army? Their team in the snow, Bernardoni, Van der Veen, Martinez, Stilsberg, Roloni, missed them last ones, De Thomas Barnes and Correa. They skipped all past me. Arnold Geldhart in the midfield and Baku. Decent bench with Kostic, Vranik and Nemecha. Bielek as well. Hard challenge against third placed team. Becker, going to be a difficult one in these conditions as well as a Grinic. Forward. Sorry, look at the overlap right there. Everyone's left him. It's Becker. Bernardoni, what a save from the keeper. It was a decent shot from Becker. He got the accuracy on it. I'm a big fan of Finn Ole Becker. Now we signed him as Sanchez. Running round himself going for a shot. Was unlucky that one as RDT. I hate playing against him. With the ball out to Baku. Now into Gelhart. I think it is the Leeds Gelhart. RDT through to Barnes. How is he onside? I was expecting that to be miles offside. I want to see the replay. Harvey Barnes looked to have put Wolfsburg 1-0 up, but how is he on? He's got to be off. He's got to be off. Do we get another replay? Maybe just the big toe of Zeefweek? Buttered with that as a Grinic now into Ideen. Going to have to try and step it up a little bit. Ideen cuts inside. He's going to just keep on jogging here into Baden. Sanchez around the corner. A Grinic in towards Sanchez, who got the ball took off of him. So on to Correa. Gelhart into Baku, and it's just put down the line. We'll try and chase this one. Barnes goes backwards into Baku again. Gelhart through a little bit of a gap. That's a ball into RDT. It's 2. Riveros again. Shocking. This goalkeeper. One day he makes a good save, one day he doesn't. I guess that's the same with everyone, but really not good. Really not good. In at the near post. So let's get on with this one, shall we? Soria into a Grinic. A Grinic around the side into Baden. Baden now doesn't really know where to go, so we'll go into Becker. Now into Sanchez. Into Zeefweek now. Sanchez gets the ball through the middle. He's going to go on a bit of a dribble. We definitely need a goal really soon. Zeefweek, can he turn that man? He cannot, so we'll just have to keep it. Sanchez into a Grinic. Now into Soria. Soria doesn't know where to go. He's going to give it back into Becker. A Grinic from range. Not bad. In the back of the net though, so we'll take this corner. A Grinic looking for Soria. It's going to fall down to us here. No, it's not. Gnotto away. Becker. Now into Maxto. Rivas. I was going to shoot from range then. Almost squeezed the pass through. Baku. Now into Barnes. That's a ball into the box at the near post. And Bella Kotchap had to get in the way of that. Come on, boys. It's not good enough at the moment. We are still bottling it a little bit as Baku into Baden. I think he's got that away. Yes, he has. So it's going to be another corner kick. And we've got a man jogging short. Arnold. He will get on the end of this one. The captain. He will whip a ball in. Everyone just throwing the bodies at it. Luckily, not a handball from Ideen, which I thought it would have been. As a Grinic running in front. Terrible pass from Sanchez, who gets another chance over the top. Looking for Baden, who don't have that pace. Lakotchap into Maxto, round the side. Into Becker. Sanchez now with the ball at his feet. And he's got a man running at the side of him. I thought I timed that to perfection, but defender jumps in there. We've got to be a bit more disguised with his passes. As Barnes now into RDT, almost around the side again. As Zeefleet picks up on it. Can we make a move before the half-time whistle? Becker is trying to. Zeefweek, it's poked out wide to Baden is in the middle, not Barnes. Baden tries to throw himself at it. They've won the header only as far as Becker, and he's blown the whistle. Of course he has. He's blown the whistle at us 2-0 down in a bit of a rut here against Wolfsburg. Let's see what this second half entails. We've got a big comeback, of course. Got 2 strikers on the bench, which worked for us last game, but we had 2 goals down in this one, not 1, as Baden through the middle. Sanchez now on it. Soria was inside. Sanchez slipping up a little bit, not getting that tackle there as Kostic over the top into RDT. Back into Kostic. Tried to get on that right there and unsuccessful. Barnes into Arnold. Into Gelhardt. Correa. Into Baku. They're going to be the ones moving forward. The weigh-in with the passers. They haven't been that dominant. Decided just to take him down. It would do me head in. Sanchez just hacks him. The blue-haired beast has a free kick from range. It's going to go, not over the wall. It's Barnes who passes it short into RDT. Blasted straight at Riveros. Now he's going to roll it out into Soria. As now Ideen to try and run it down this wing. We've got a man over the top in Barnes. He's definitely on. He's definitely on. There's a man next to him. They were onside, but I was off. Dodgy call, referee, as Riveros is going to hack this one out to Zeefweek, who does win his header. And Abish now on the field because he's asking so much. Doesn't get the ball right there, though, as Martinez allows them to pass out from the back. Been dominant on possession as Barnes into Vranik round the side. Correa sneaking in. Riveros with a save. He's chipped him. Why does no defender run to the line? It's now 2. Or not 2, it's 3, isn't it? God, we're so bad. Can't even afford to go attacking as well. And we've got a man down. It's Baden who's injured. Absolutely brilliant this game's turning out to be. As Ideen on this one. Passes it round the corner into Abisher. He's back on his feet, is Baden, but I'm not passing it to him or am I? Because he still makes the best option, the injured man. As he gives it into Zeefweek. Can we cross it back into Baden? Unlucky. I'm afraid to go attacking now because I don't think we'll get 3 goals. And of course, it is a bit late as that's never a free kick. What is the referee on? He has made some horrendous decisions today. As now a free kick for them in a dangerous position. They're putting a defender on. Barnes for a hat-trick. Riveros with a save. Savic can't get the pass across. As Zeefweek's going to put that down the line. And it is on to Becker, who just needs to continue to run. Arnold can't catch him. He shouldn't catch him. He hasn't got the pace for the young lad. As he keeps on going, does Becker. Keeps on going. Drag that back. Took too heavy of a touch. Absolutely shocking as RDT now across the field into Baku. Correa. Bella Kotchap with a block. It's gone through to Barnes, who's onside for the hat-trick. Or was he onside? I don't even know if it was or not, but of course it'll count. 4-0 Wolfsburg, and we've well and truly, utterly embarrassed ourselves. Horrific. Absolutely as now. Van der Veen tries to put that through. Becker in the way onto Routier. We've got a man with us in Adamu. Pass that across. Doesn't even work. Their defence has been on it today and it's frustrated me. They've been good defensively, to be fair, but we've been shocking. And I mean shocking performance-wise as Correa gets away from Bella Kotchap, our main man. And that is the final whistle. 4-0. Next game is Hertha Berlin, who are just below us now. We are rooted to 10th position. As Baden is out for 10 days. I guess I can live with that. I mean, we do have plenty of striking options. That is the place we're not actually few and far between. I might go with Adamu just because he's fitter, but no one's actually fit in that team and everyone's unhappy. Which is brilliant in a squad you want pushing near top of the league. We've been knocked out of the Champions League. We've just gone downhill again, haven't we? We're going to play Paderborn and I'm going to simulate Hertha. Maybe both times, actually. Or maybe I just simulate these and Paderborn, then play Hertha again. That makes sense if we get onto that. Or maybe I just play... No, I'm gonna go to January, so I'll simulate this one and see what the result is here. As it's a 2-1 win, actually. Agrinic, Brereton Diaz and Jorginho Routier. Actually done well to turn it round, and we are close to 6th. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh at once. So we're close to losing 2 players. Who are them 2? Agrinic and Maxto. Oof. Oh, they are 2 bad players to be almost leaving. I think despite his form, we've got to give Agrinic a contract. Maybe that's why he's not playing well. Some players who are usually not on it thrive to try and get the contract. Maybe this player who's good is below par because he wants to force it. I don't know. I don't know what goes on. He's going to get a crucial. He's going to get a 3-year extension. I do love the guy. He was so good when he joined. He was his best player. And I'm going to give him the same wage if he will take it. Wants bonuses, can have them. Please, Agrinic, step up now. As for Maxto, we've got Ludwig on the door, who's a lot younger. Knocking on the door, that is. I am going to leave it just for now. These are rock bottom of the league. It should be a win. It really should be. Baden now on the bench. Slaman, come off. Slamane, that is. And we'll put 2 strikers on. I like that option. As these are both, well, we've got loads of 80 rated in the squad. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've only got 4 players who aren't 80 rated. Defence needs strengthening. Maybe Maxto needs to go out with another stronger player in his place. But we'll forget about that for now. Against the diamond formation of Paderborn. A 2-0 win. Routier with a brace is coming on form in simulations. And we're 8th in the table. To be fair, level on points with Bayern. Rivals are 3 points, but with a game in hand, I didn't see them games in hand. As Abish has had an offer here from Sevilla. That rhymed. I don't know about this guy. I do like him, but to be fair, he's not getting the game time. I'm going to delegate. I'm going to be very cheeky and I'm going to go 20 million because I do feel the potential is there with him, or 20.1. Yeah, I don't know. Something's telling me to keep him because he's just a special gem. As Hertha Berlin also want him. I don't want to sell him to another team in our league. That's definitely not what I want to do. As we are moving into January. We'll do with the money as they've agreed over 20 million. Okay. Sevilla can have Abishir. He can go back to Spain where he got some game time with Valladolid. As Bella Kotchap is saying, the struggles. Maybe that's because I've gone to sell him. But we should get money in. Once he goes in. Not Munay in, but money in. As we've got some youth players could probably promote. We haven't got a wing back, have we? Oh dear. Why did I not think of that? Tobias Holtzel can join straight away. And we'll leave the rest for now. We don't want to promote 2 wing backs at once. And we'll see how much money we get injected into the club. We've got 16 million at the moment. If that goes through, we might get a bit. We've got players returning from loan. As there we go, money's gone through. Eric Vogel is back. And Roman Prochka. Just youth players, really. Nothing special that fills the reserves. As he's actually quite decent. He's 20-year-old though, Vogel. That is a lot older than I expected him to be. Maybe doesn't get the game time. As is Ferreira back yet from his injury? 2 weeks? Yes, he is. He definitely is. Good news. Could possibly be good for the next game. As 30 million here for Finn Ole Becker. That is rejected from Villarreal. I don't think that's a step up for him. He's enjoying his football right here, where he is playing week in, week out, and I am a big fan of him. He's turned into the next Agrinic whilst playing next to Agrinic. As let's have a look who we can sign, because I do want another centre-back. I've already said that. We've got 2 on the list. Gallardo from Southampton, but to be fair, I think I'm done with overly young centre-backs, and I want some experience in Armando Obispo. The only thing that put me off him was his name, as he should be available for hopefully under 30 million. Maybe 24 if we could really steal him, which could be good. I think he's Dutch, I think I saw, as the 131 million, the wanna bleeders dry of money that we've just got in, of course, from the Abisha deal. 25 million. 31's just way too much. It's way too much. It's not keeping us with 5 million, which the board wanted us to do. 17.5 is my top offer, and it's accepted. Still, I would say it's a lot for this guy, but we need to get improving. Need to get some 80 plus centre-backs in to join Bella Kotchap. And of course, Maxto could be leaving. Important will he take? No, he wants crucial. Okay. See, this guy is just the... I wouldn't say worse because he's joining us, but a little of Van Dijk because he wants more money than a Agrinic. I'll give him it because I need a centre-back. And I've been looking at it for ages. Obispo joins. That's our signing for January, I think, done. Maybe our only business, who knows. It's filled up the squad a little bit. Maybe Ludwig gets a loan because he's too good to be sat on the bench. I don't want to swap that round. Rivas, unfortunately, mate, stepping out. Obispo is left-footed and bad with the weak, so he's got to go at the left-hand side. I'm happy with my team as it stands now. Going into the remainder of the season, just need to pick up results. What better way to do it in this next game as an offer for Agrinic? Nope, just signed a new contract. I'm showing my faith in him despite him hitting a rough patch this season. Hertha Berlin away from home. Can get us in the top 6 if we win, possibly. Let's go for it. And Sa in goals. Zinchenko, Kempf, LeBron and Sastre. Fernandez, Diatta, Richter, Gil, Ayaskbar and Burton Diaz, who scored against us last time. Grinic on the ball right here into Guilherme Ferreira. These have beaten us in the cup. We have beaten them in the league in the simulation today. So it's open for guessing in this one, I guess. There's a Grinic with a pop shot. Still gets it back. Routier is on form. He scored against these in the last one. Bounces over Sa. If that was on target, it was in. There's a corner ball now. We'll go shot to Sanchez, who can whip one into the danger zone. Bella Kotchap arriving. Fortunately didn't get there, as now Sanchez into Ferreira. Round the side. Becker. A Grinic with a bit of an angle. Goes for a shot. That's why we give him the contract. That's why we trust the Swiss. He is hopefully back with an absolute screamer. You can't not love this man. He was doing it for a contract. I'll let him off. What a goal from outside of the box. Past Jose Sa in the top bin. Let's have another clear look at this one, shall we? Grinic stood it up and curled it in. Fantastico as Ziefweek. Into Maxto now, round the corner. Into Becker. Soria. Forward into Routier, but that's gone all the way back. Grinic. Now we need to spin on the ball. Into Sanchez, who can't get his shot off. Grinic to get the ball back. Becker goes out wide. This could be a chance if can get around this man, but it can't really for now. So we'll have to pass it back in. Becker, Sanchez, Routier. Around the side, Grinic chipped in, looking for Soria. It is good, patient build-up from us. Soria stayed down. Trusting Baden to come on, but one thing I am going to go with, now we win in, I'm going to take a bit of a risk. It's not that much of a risk, to be fair. I'm going to keep them in the positions they've gone on in. So Baden's on the right striker position. And, of course, Routier on the left. Becker now with the ball into a Grinic. We'll give it short into Obispo. Want to see a good performance from him. Possibly a clean sheet would be tremendous. As Becker over to Ziefweek. Whip that in near post. Routier's peeled off. Good save from Sa. A corner again. Can we try something from the short one? Sanchez. Oh, that's a sweet turn on Brereton Diaz. Just not the correct ball into the box, though. Being good at keeping them out today. As Obispo. Round the side into Maxto. Now poked on to Baden. Into Routier in the middle. Looking for an option. Oh, he scored! Now, I never thought that was going in. I thought it was taking a deflection to one of our players, and maybe we got a chance. But Routier's on fire. It's took a while, but he's actually scoring goals. Love the man. Just takes it in, left-footed, side netting. Very nicely done as Richter out wide into Ascabar. Now into Sastre. Sastre tries to run around us, and he has done successfully so. Into Ascabar again. Bounces to Brereton Diaz, very luckily. Riveros, we've got to get that away. Bella Kotchap, man. We've conceded just by one of our players doing a mistake. Not great. Not great at all. Not great at all. Keeper did all he could. Defender cost him it. A captain calamity at the end puts pressure on the second half, which we do still sit 2-1 up in going into. As a Grinic on the ball to start off with right here. Around the side. Ziefweek cuts inside into Baden. Now the ball is on to Sanchez. We'll try and put that over the top, and we do. Into Guilherme. Another goal here would be brilliant. Routier through the middle. Okay. We'll take that. Routier's got another. Easy as you like to start this second half off and take some pressure off. Now that was a really good finish. Guilherme took his time. Picked the man out in the middle. 3-1. Not much going down as Serdar tried to find a gap. Sanchez onto Routier. A Grinic. Now into Becker. Becker to the side into Ziefweek now. And Ziefweek goes forward through to Baden. Baden tries to turn. He's on a hat-trick. He's Routier, but he couldn't reach it. Edson Fernandez. Maxto with a block. Becker gives it into Baden Fredriksson. And that's a rough tackle apparently. Okay, I didn't think that were a foul. Been blessed in this game from the referee. We didn't in the last one. Obispo tried to shoot with the centre-back. Tried my luck as Baden's jumped on that. Perfectly done. He's been good off the bench. A Grinic into Sanchez. Spins on the spot. Good save from Sa. And another corner. I'm going to put Shibe on for a Grinic who has had a good game, but save his fitness, and of course play a youth player. Now we're winning, as that should have been 4. That was actually Obispo, matter of fact, as we'll try and pass that through the middle. Sanchez onto Becker. Becker out to Zeefweek. Zeefweek will give that back. Becker through the middle. Sanchez trying to line one up, trying to join in the fun. And it wasn't half bad. We'll put Slimane on for him now. We can make rotations finally, because we look like we're winning a game. But we won't win it if we do corners like that. And Bella Kotchap into Becker now, into Shibe. Slimane into Routier round the corner. This could be a chance, you know. Pass that inside. Slimane will go backwards. We'll go forwards again. Ferreira looking for a bit of an angle. Not finding one yet, though. We'll try and cross that. That's a brilliant cross, to be fair, on an angle. He's getting good at crossing, is the Brazilian. That's a good ball in. Good save from Sarr. Surprised it wasn't offside. Shibe jumps. Final whistle goes. Should be near the top 6. Complete performance, and a different one to last time against Hertha in the Cup. And player injured, Soria, 4 weeks without him. That's the Leipzig offer from before. Jeez, this has been a long time recording. We're still not in the top 6, but at least we've improved a little bit. We should be. Only 1 draw all season. We took quite a few defeats, though. Goal difference isn't too crack-a-lacking. That was the cringiest thing I think I've ever said. We're 1 point outside of that zone. We don't want to look at the I don't want to say that word. We don't want to look at the Europa Conference League. We want to end the episode here. We are 9 points off top, you know. We've got close towards top. Thank you guys for watching right here. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss anything in the future. That has been it from me today. Thank you for all the support, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, in a bit, and peace.